Welcome back to Full Deck Gaming. It's Slimeball, and today it's Teemo versus Tryndamere in the top lane. This is a low elo guide for Last Nugget Standing, who is looking to improve at playing top lane and also looking to improve at playing Teemo. I want to hear your best roasts for that in the comments right now. Speaking of comments, like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'm about to explain what makes Teemo so nasty. Teemo is a lane bully. That is what Teemo does. He is going to poke you, he's going to prod you, he's going to back you off of minions, especially with Tryndamere. I know I have to capitalize before 6 because he hits a major power spike at 6. So I want to do everything I can to make his life hell and make sure he can't build up enough fury or even get close to me. He hasn't touched me once, he just burned his little spin move. I don't remember if it's E or W, it doesn't really matter. He can't heal yet. I go all in, ignite, and flash. It's worth it. That's a free kill right there because I know he doesn't have any abilities up at level 1, and I know for a fact he doesn't have enough damage to hit me and kill me, especially when he's half health like that. Now I've got my blind. I'm set with my Toxic Shot Q. This is perfect. I'm in a great situation. I'm going to whiff minions though and make sure that my minion lead and my gold lead doesn't get too far ahead of him just because I wouldn't want to make things too easy on myself. That was complete sarcasm in case you're wondering. I'm not used to, killing minions in lane. I'm a jungle main. Tryndamere is back in lane, and I'm immediately poking him again. Made him spin away. That's perfect. I want to back him off. I don't want him to touch anything in my giant minion lead. I want this to crash on tower. I want to push into it. I want to slow hit, though, because that's important. Last hitting is a major factor, especially in this. I want as many minions to hit that tower as possible. I want as many minions to be in the way as possible, and it's a free poke. He's going to keep using that spin. He really doesn't know the best way to go about this. He should be trying to last hit anything and everything he can. He isn't. That's fantastic. I want this wave to crash. I want him to actually try and push up to me, because that's going to be another free kill. Toxic Shot blind. You can't hit it. This is the entire goal, is just bully him, back him up, keep him under tower, keep him backed up. Being that guy is huge. The only issue is that I do have to be a little bit careful for ganks. I'm okay for now. We got Vi in the river. I'm set. I'm just going to keep backing him up. Wave's going to push back to me so that I'm much less past the gank line. I'm glad that Wave is pushing back because I was in a bit of a dangerous situation even though I'm at level 4. I want to keep Tryndamere off of those minions still. See how I'm zoning him? I'm standing between the melee minions and the mage minions. It's going to keep him back. It's going to keep him off of that. He knows he can't really push up without getting blinded, without getting ripped. He doesn't have any fury right now. He doesn't have any real chance to get to me. Now, I saw Sion was in the top side. That means I'm going to go place a ward. This was kind of ballsy in my opinion. Luckily, Sion decides to go behind me for a gank, and I'm able to just easily get away. I know that neither of them are going to be able to touch me, especially since I have a W. I'm safe for now. I'm going to go right back into lane. And now Tryndamere is going to push the minion wave to my side, so I'm safer from ganks, and I can easily just keep poking him. With the waves on my side like this, I would like to set up a freeze where I have one less minion or more than the total number of minions he has. That way, the lane will not ever push to his tower, and I've got him stuck there. And the way I have him pushed off of minions, I'm set, because I know he can't come up and kill any of my minions, and I can just basically free farm off of him the whole time. Tryndamere is missing. That's odd. Anyway, I do have a freeze going right now, but I am going to get overwhelmed and it is going to crash the tower unless I start killing him. So I start to clear these minions as fast as I really can, but my damage really isn't a lot, and I still don't want this wave to crash the tower. So look how I'm kiting them. I'm kiting the minions to keep them off of my tower until my next wave arrives. That way I can still set up a freeze, I can still get my CS, and I'm still set. Tryndamere still missing, not a big deal, because I can free farm right now. This is huge for me. This gold lead is going to be huge, provided I, capitalize on it, which of course I'm not going to, because I'm going to misclick in a couple seconds here. Tryndamere comes back, he's back in lane. Time to start bullying again. I don't want him touching any of my minions. So I'm going to go all in, because I know I can. I got ignite, I've got everything I need, and I didn't Toxic Shot, so I'm going to die right here because I didn't Toxic Shot first. That is just embarrassing. So going back to that blind at the start of the fight would not allow him to build up his fury. It would deny him that, and that would be huge for me because he wouldn't be doing so much damage once he finally gets the blind back. That would have resulted in a win in that fight. It's a little bit debatable, but it's also really not. Anyway, I got full boots. I got magic pen. I'm okay. Ashkan has been bullying this Echo, and it's time I do something about it. The lane is frozen. That's fine. I can move up. I can start roaming. It's okay, this isn't really a huge deal. Vi is there as well, and we're going to be able to push right into him, get him weak. And sorry Vi, you're dead, but Ashkan is mine. He's got no mana, and he's screwed. He flashes. I flash down thinking he's going to try and get back under tower. He doesn't. He goes to the bush. Easy claps. Free kill right there. That's a huge gold bonus for me. Echo is still even further behind. And then this Scion decides to int. You know, inting Scions. That's kind of what they do. Well, toxic shot for the win right here. Oh, yes. 2 kills up like that on this Tryndamere, plus my minion bonus right now. I am set for the game. That is a major snowball power spike for me right here. And now I'm going right back to lane, going right back to farming. The minion wave has been pushed. I want to get on this Tryndamere and remind him that I'm still here and shut him down, slow him down. I want to make sure that I'm still killing minions. I want to make sure that I'm still bullying him and still backing him off. Even though he is a level ahead of me right now, I am still much more powerful than him at this point in the game. Actually, I will be once I recall. Now we're the even levels. We're good. I'm also low on mana. This is not really a great spot to be in, but I also am not in a good spot to recall either. So I need to back him off the lane and do something about it before anything else really happens. Took out the control ward. Let's go. Problem is right here is that he's got full fury. I'm low on mana. This is not a good place to engage. It's not a good place to fight. He's going to back me off the tower, and I have no choice. I have to recall here. I got a ton of gold to spend, no mana to use anything on. He's going to have to hit tower and get some plates. There's nothing I can really do about it without dying, especially with Tryndamere 6. Tryndamere 6 is deadly. So all he has to do is ult me under tower, and I'm absolutely screwed. So it's better for me just to recall and try again. See, he just burnt through it right there. Now, because Echo is getting absolutely smoked in lane right now, him and I are going to switch for like, you know, a minute of the game before this top tower goes. Basically, I switch with Echo and lose tower. So I'm back. I'm going to back Tryndamere off. I know he has ultimate. I know he's got minions. I just need to make sure that he is not getting as many plates as he wants. So I'm using all my spells, all my abilities, all that shit on these minions right here. I want them gone. I want to back that out. Echo is now moving up. Now I'm going to move down and try and take on this Akshan. The thing is right now is that this Akshan kind of knows that he's not really a threat to me, and now he sees that Echo is top. So he's going to back off because he knows I'm coming. He picked up on the switch instantly. We even have a control ward in that bush, and he still knew I was coming. That's just unfortunate. It's bad timing. It would have been a free kill for me. But instead, I'm trying to push this wave and then go to Dragon. Unfortunately, they're already at Dragon, which means I need to step up now. I can't push the wave. Okay, Scion. Free kill for me. Thank you. Very much appreciated. And he ran through my mushroom that was there from a while back. Free Dragon for everyone. Akshan is nowhere to be seen. Not really surprised. He's a stealth guy. At this point, we're around 10 minutes into the game, and 4 of the 5 kills on our board are mine. I know that I'm going to kind of have to carry this game a little bit, which is okay. I'm alright. Echo is up there free farming, and that's not okay and not alright because Akshan's going to go kill him in like 5 seconds. Vi is heading top as well. This Akshan's really pissing me off just because of that. Like, he's bullying the hell out of the Echo, and so there he is up there. Yep, see? He's bullying the hell out of this Echo, and I get it. Echo's behind. He doesn't necessarily deserve it, but it's just the way it is in this game. I'm going to try and help him out because that is my lane, technically, and because Vi's there too. That's going to be a 3-on-2 on this Tryndamere and this Akshan. This Tryndamere ain't shit, and this Akshan's really the only one we have to worry about, and look at how much health he's got. That's a free kill for me, but I'm going to try and give it to Vi because 4 of the 5 kills on the board right now are mine, and it's almost going to cost him. He almost gets away, but I'm going to toxic shot, and I'm just going to kill him, and then I'm going straight for this Tryndamere right here. So is Vi. Tryndamere is now our next target, and goodbye tower. I should have just gone for the KS on Akshan, honestly. It would have saved Vi some health, and could have potentially saved this fight, but you know what? You live, you learn. Tryndamere kites across there. I blind him. It's going to save Vi for a little bit. He's going to run through the mushroom and flash. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to save Vi. He can't get by. But I am going to get the kill on Tryndamere when his ultimate runs out. Now I'm going to push out this lane and then recall because I got 2,300 gold. I do want to talk about my runes for a bit. I think they're the Darius ones. Poor Professor Crash. Whatever, not the point. I do want to talk about my build as well. I'm going Nashor's Tooth into Anguish just so I can get my attack speed up and then I can start dealing with the anti-tank stuff. So as far as where I want to go now that I'm back here, I can either go to push top lane again, where I don't have a tower to protect me and the lane is kind of frozen. I can go mid, where Echo is free farming right now. I don't want to take away from him. That's where I originally clicked. And then I see Caitlyn's low health with a Scion and a Morgana. That is going to be complete easy claps for me because I have blind. I can instantly shut down Caitlyn really quick, blind the Scion, and as long as I don't get hit with Morgana Q, I'm pretty much set, especially with my Nashor's Tooth. I'm built pretty quickly. I'm built pretty fast. We shut down Caitlyn. We get kills right here. Vi goes in early. I'm going to go intercept on their way out. Caitlyn is now a free kill because she hesitated, and Morgana doesn't have Q. One down. Quinn also shows up. Morgana is next. Oh, excuse me. Scion's next, then Morgana. Shout out to Quinn. Unfortunately, Scion passive is going to almost kill me, and then Ashkan can go fuck himself because he's going to revive everyone I just killed. I cannot stand that passive. Meanwhile, when I went bot side, Tryndamere decided to push top, and he's going to take top tower. That sucks, but it's okay because I'm here and so is Vi. And so we're going to get on him. I know he's in that bush. There's no way he went anywhere else except for Krugs. He's going to spin away. That's huge because he burns that. We know he doesn't have that to initiate the fight. He misses the Vi hit there, which is unfortunate. He burns his R. Watch how fast he's going to collapse on Vi right here. That's just so unfortunate. Tryndamere is so deadly. When he hits that R, it's best to just kind of dip out and get out of range, and then you can go back and hit him, especially if you're ranged or have good initiation like Vi does. That was just an unfortunate way to play it. I'm going to try and push out these minions as fast as I can because turret plates have not fallen yet, so maybe there's a chance that I can, get some until they're gone in like 2 seconds. There you go, turret plates fell. That's alright. Still free minions. Free gold for me. I'm up 77 to whatever the hell he had, and let's keep going. The only people I see on the map right now are Morgana and Caitlyn. That means Tryndamere's probably coming top because he does like to split push like that. We just saw it. And Scion's probably coming top too because I'm worth a ton of gold, and that's an easy gank for him when they got a full tower. Luckily, I'm powerful as hell right now, so I know for a fact I can take out this tower right about the time Tryndamere is probably going to get around here. Yep, there he is. Scion we just saw in the bottom river. Easy kill right here. We know he burnt his R. I don't know what he's trying to pull there. Scion just ults in and completely whiffs his abilities. I kite him right into my mushroom, and this is also going to be an easy kill because there's nothing he can really do at this point, especially with that slow. And he gets hit by a toxic shot. Now I'm going to back off. I really don't feel like dealing with that passive. There's no point in trying to fight that. It's going to die anyway, and there's enough minions there. I'm set. I can back off of that. I just got the tower to half health. Akshan is down. Tryndamere is down. So is Scion. I know I'm set. Caitlyn's bottom there. I can take this tower with absolute ease. I don't have to worry. I'm just going to get as much CS as I can without, absolutely botching it. But, I botch it. Free tower. This is mine. Let's move on. Vi just killed the dragon. Tryndamere likes to split push. We know all 4 of them are bot. We know that Tryndamere is probably going to come back. His ultimate might be back up. I really don't know what the cooldown is on that. So it's really just better for me to leave. I know he can kill me real quick if he has it. I don't feel like bothering with that. I'm just going to leave. There's no point in trying to kill him. There's no point in trying to fight him. I've got a ton of gold to spend. I want to keep this power spike going. He's going to back off just like I'm trying to back off. I'm going to recall and get my mythic. Just bought Anguish and Oblivion Orb. Bottom lane is the place to be. Mid lane is pushed. Top lane is going to be pushed by Tryndamere. And there's a weak Akshan and a Scion who's just easy claps for me at this point because of how fast I attack and how much damage I do to him. Free kill right here. Got to back off. Caitlyn's there. Going to clear the minions. Akshan decides to step up. That was a mistake. Scion ults into a wall. Also a mistake. Just free kills, dude. Like, horrible kiting. Horrible moves. Free damage for us. Quinn coming in clutch with the tower dive right here. 1, 2. Look how much damage I do to Caitlyn there. Just easy claps, and I'm just going to kill that, and we're going to keep moving. There's a fight going on behind tower with Vi and Echo, and I am completely oblivious to that because my focus is killing the tower, not them. Now, I am going to want to back them off of anyone weak or, behind like this Echo right here. I don't want that to happen, so I am going to step up here. Okay? Quinn does the same thing as well. Morgana's going to have to back off, especially if she sees me. There's 4 of us there. There's a weak Quinn. She might be able to try and scoop a kill, but not if I'm there. So I step up into the bush. I want them to know I'm there. I want them to see that, and then I got to recall and deal with this Tryndamere. All of us backed off to deal with this Tryndamere. Tryndamere popped his ult and his Q. He has no fury. He's got nothing whatsoever now. So Vi and I are going to pursue. I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to catch him. I don't have gap closed the way Vi does. But it's alright. It's not a huge deal for me. I'm there to back her up. Tryndamere is pretty deadly. Just like that, because that critical strike chance gets massive. So I'm going to be here to back her up. This also looks like a potential bait. And so I want to be there for that because I know for a fact that if I am there, we win that fight. Hands down. Alright, he's dead. I'm going to steal some camps because I can. I just spent a ton of time just racing somewhere when I could have been pushing out top lane. I'm not going to make the same mistake here. Sion's running into our jungle, being chased by Zyra and Quinn. There's absolutely no point in me trying to chase that. I know I'm not going to catch up. All of them are going to be faster than me, so I'm going to help Echo push this lane out and go try and take this middle tower right here. Now, keep in mind that I'm using my mushrooms really just to clear minions at this point. I have a ton of them. It's not a huge deal. It's not the best thing I could do. Akshan with the revive is going to make taking this tower really difficult, but I'm going to try anyway. I do have pretty good attack speed, and I can also toss mushrooms and be okay. This is going to start a team fight in a couple seconds here, but taking out this tower is 100% worth it, and Tryndamere pushes in like that. He doesn't have R. Easy kill for me. Morgana Qs and runs because I'm going to delete her too. Tryndamere also used his Ignite. Akshan is going to town in our jungle, and Caitlyn is between me and any towers we have. I need to recall and get the hell out of here because Akshan's going to cut me off in that river. It's best for me to just get back, spend my gold. I can buy Morellos, and I can start to build my Void Staff so I can get some Magic Pen as well. There's no point in me staying in there. I need to make sure that I can defend the base, especially right here. Inting Sion, everybody. It's alright, Vi and I got this. Easy claps. He gone. Free kill for me, seriously. Like, don't know why he was trying to get that inhib so bad. He could have grouped mid and pushed tower and been just as well. Now we just killed their jungler with Dragon coming up. That's huge for us. I'm going to want to clear out this lane before I decide to go to Dragon because there are two people here and they're almost going to take our tower right here. I don't want that to happen. It'll give us a little bit of protection even though you can literally just like one tap it instead. And Akshan is down. The greatest Vi line in the history of Vi lines in my opinion. Vi uses Smite early to get health back, and we get free Dragon. Congratulations, go us. Now it's time to be that Teemo that everyone hates and start stealing jungle and start dropping mushrooms everywhere because I can, not because I need to, but because I want to make their life hell walking through their own jungle. I want them so scared that they have to have sweepers at all times. See, look at that. I mean, Sion just absolutely whiffed that shit, which is amazing. But I'm going to be placing these mushrooms. I'm going to stop them from doing things. I want to make sure that they have to live in fear of these mushrooms at all times. And you know what? Akshan's going to learn that the hard way towards the end of this video. You're going to want to stick around if you're still here. You do want to see this bait. I turned it into a YouTube short. It's just absolutely phenomenal. Now I got to recall and deal with this split pushing Tryndamere again. And by deal with the split pushing Tryndamere, I mean I don't, because I mean look at him. He's one bar and there's two people already on him. However, I am going to try and push out top lane a little bit, so we have a little bit of breathing room after he did just take a hit. I don't know why someone wants to recall after this. I'm fed as hell. Like, it's seriously, it's me and Akshan. That's this entire game right here. I'm fed, he's fed, and it's just an absolute war. It's at this point where you have to remember not to sleep on your farm. I know it's easy to want to just group and fight and do that all the time, but you're going to be sharing minions. That's not going to be good, especially with someone like Teemo who doesn't have a incredibly fast minion clear without mushrooms. Everyone's going to kill them first. There's no point in sharing it. Just go split push, get your minions, get your CS. You don't want to fall behind in that because that is what's going to set you apart. Major CS difference. Doesn't matter if you have a ton of kills. If you have more CS, you're going to always do better. That's always going to be something to benefit your gameplay. Hey, look, free kill. So right here, we can ARAM style and just try and push mid, or we can deal with all of those super mains that are going to be heading top in a minute. So I'm going to throw a shroom to clear out this wave, and then I'm going to go try and help that, but Quinn's going to recall and do it for me. So it's really not a huge deal, but I do just burn a decent amount of time going up to deal with these minions, only to realize I don't actually have to go up there and deal with those minions. I do have 1600 gold. A recall wouldn't be the worst idea in the world right here. However, they are going to ARAM it, so I'm going to go back there and absolutely carry it, because that is my job right now. I've got I've got half our kills at this point in the game, so they do kind of need me there, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw shrooms, make their jungle life hell, and then I'm going to go back to lane. Echo just burned his W, which I don't necessarily appreciate, considering that, you know, we're going into a fight and he just burned his R as well. But it's okay, I'm a cleanup crew. Echo is going to die. I can't do anything about it at this point. I can, however, kill Tryndamere. So that's what I do. I throw shrooms, I back off. I'm going to get those minions as well. And now I want to keep pressuring mid. Quinn is occupied dealing with top lane right now because we don't have an inhib. I want to make sure that they can't really push off of anything. Luckily, I am strong enough to hold off the entire army myself, so I am pretty happy about that. I want to keep them back as much as I can. I'm even going to pressure their tower some. I know that I can't really contest the tower, especially with two of them under it and, you know, me being a Teemo. However, it doesn't mean that I can't slow them up. It doesn't mean I can't keep them back so that they can't push up. I see that Sion is trying to push up in the bottom lane, and so that's what Vi and I go to deal with. Unfortunately, I can't keep pressuring mid. However, it's not a huge deal. This Sion kill, as, you know, worthless as Sion is at this point, it's still a kill. It still asserts dominance. Vi is going to flash on him, and then he's going to try and run back, only to run into me and Zyra. I'm sorry, I find that hilarious, that whole Vi thing connected to him. Look how fast we kill his passive. Now, remember that passive was really messing me up earlier? Well, not anymore. Now I'm going to recall, because I'm low on health, low on mana, and have a ton of gold to spend. I'm even calling it out to my teammates. I'm going for the Soul Stealer. I'm going to finish building my Void Staff. I'm going to sell that ring and go straight for the Soul Stealer. I have the gold now. It's fantastic. This is fully built. I am fully built before 25 minutes into this game. How many Teemos do you know? How many times have you been this fully built this early into the game? Like, I'm so pumped that I'm just this powerful at this point in the game. It's ridiculous. It's just GG's at this point. It was GG's since I had the double kill on Tryndamere and Sion top. Now I'm going to clear these guys, even though I don't actually need the gold anymore. But I don't want the pressure on my team or on my base. I'm leaving a mushroom in lane because that is going to slow up the super minions just a little bit, just slightly. Then I'm going to go help out here because Akshan is really bullying my Echo again. This guy, am I right? Like, seriously, this Echo is having such a bad game. You just got to beat the hell out of him. Just so rude. So I'm going to toxic shot him and just, you know, slow him down in general. Then I'm going to clear minions and let the team fight begin. It's at this point in the game, it's 33-29. It looks like a really even game, but it's really not. Like, I don't know why my teammates wanted to try and surrender before. It's at any point that if I'm around and in the fight, it's over. They cannot touch me. Like, they have to kill me first, and none of them really figure that out. But it's not like even Sion's really able to, you know, tank up enough damage for them to do that because I delete him so quickly. It's actually huge what I'm doing to them in this game. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the fact that I am playing Teemo and that, you know, I do feel dirty after it. Unfortunately, this game felt so good that I don't feel dirty like I need a shower because I'm covered in something gross. I feel dirty in the way of, like, post-sex shower, where it's just, like, you feel dirty but in a really good way. That's how I felt after this game. It's just like, yeah, this was totally worth it. Just absolute bliss. I know I'm playing Teemo. I know it's frowned upon. I don't even care. It felt fantastic. How often do you get a fully built Teemo at 24 minutes into the game who's just absolutely obliterating everyone and anyone on their team who gets near him? I've got 18 of our 34 kills. I am seriously jerking myself off right now. I better just stop talking. Especially considering I'm about to get ridiculously humbled right here because Tryndamere is pushing bot lane and I go down there to deal with that and I'm not paying any attention on the minimap. Just watch how poorly I play this right here. Like, I'm literally going back, I'm clicking there, and Akshan on the minimap, Akshan on the minimap. Nope, I'm dead. Goodbye. Peace out, Teemo. He flashed on me and ults me, and that's just GG's. Yeah. I still get the kill, though. How amazing is that? As if I needed to give more gold to the dude who's already in the lead. I was worth a ton of gold right there. I still got the kill, though, but, like, just not worth it at that point. So I decide I'm going to go push out bottom lane, leave some mushrooms there, and then I'm going to move up. Because there's team fights going on, and I really don't need any gold. Like, I don't need CS. I don't. I've got 1,300 in the bank that I cannot spend. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get to that team fight, so I might as well just come back and push bottom lane, because why not? There's no point not to. There's no point in trying to go to that team fight. I can't do anything about it. 3 of my 4 people are down. I know everyone's top lane, so I know I am safe here, at least for a little bit, especially with some mushroom protection. And I'm going to push out and take this lane. Now what they should be doing is they should be going after Baron right here, because they do know I'm bottom. They do know Zyra's up there. Luckily they don't, because, you know, graphic stupidity. So they're going to try and push out mid lane right here. Tryndamere steps up to me, but so what? I got my tower, I'm leaving. I don't need that. Now I'm going to steal some Krugs, because why not? And then we're going to see that this mid fight is about to begin. I'm not going to kill all the Krugs, I don't really need it. I'm just denying Sion at this point, but even Sion's not farming, so it doesn't matter. Now we're going to push mid. Now pay attention to this right here. We've got Caitlyn a little bit too far up, and we've got Sion and Morgana heading into river. Caitlyn is just out of position. She should have tried to run. Unfortunately, she ran back towards her own base instead of into our jungle. She completely inted that fight, and not much of a fight, but she basically just killed herself because she was out of position, because she wasn't paying attention to what happened, and because I came out the cut on her and just absolutely smoked her. Morgana got killed by Quinn. Akshan. And I'm not going to fight Akshan and Tryndamere, especially when I think Tryndamere has his ultimate. I am going to place Shroom so that they cannot push back up. And now we can go into this fight. Hey Tryndamere. Nice ultimate, Tryndamere. Goodbye, Tryndamere. You're not going to fight that, Tryndamere. I'm alive. Deal with it. Now I was going to go recall here, because that does seem like a good idea, because I am pretty low on health. However, 3 of them are down and Baron is up. That's huge. We need to take Baron. I'm just going to get some honey fruit health back, and that'll maybe be enough to fight Baron as well. Baron buff is huge right here, because it's going to give us the ability to push lanes. That's really what we need to do. They are buried in their base right now. We need to be able to push lanes. We don't necessarily have someone who's prepared to dive and survive, because I still don't think that's a good idea for me. Point is that we can push lanes now that we have Baron. We can really move up, get those minions. I am going to just mess with people now. I'm kind of trolling. I am set. If we get Elder Dragon as well, then game's over. We just get a massive buff. That's really what we need to do. It's not even going to take that long, in all honesty. I'm going to bait the hell out of someone with this terrible placement of a ward. It is on purpose, though. Like, do pay attention to what I'm doing, because this, like, that's a terrible ward spot, right? It's just in the middle of nowhere. It's a one-tap ward. Very easy to kill. Check this out, though. This is why people hate Teemo. Right here. This move right here. Hi, Akshan. Hi, how's it going? Oh, yeah, good clear of the ward. Good job. Bye, Akshan. He didn't even hit my mushrooms, and he's just that easy to kill for me. And that's set. And hi, Caitlyn. I tried, Caitlyn. Quinn's pissed. I was not in range to stop that, and I tried to silence her, blind her, whatever the hell it's called. Too bad. Easy dub. That is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, if this did help you, if you like how I'm explaining this, there's a Garen one coming next week. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one.